Hey sweet babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you like fragrance, makeup, skincare, real people, and real talk, definitely subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, we are inducting 5 fragrances into the 2022 Hall of Fame. Shout out to my girl Sharita M for tagging me in this video. First of all, I didn't even know Sharita tagged me. I watched Sharita's video, commented on it, liked it like I always do. And then I was watching Abby with love, and Abby was like, yeah, Sharita tagged me in the video. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me go see who else she tagged so I can watch their videos too. Girl, I went down the list and I was tagged. I was like, oh, YouTube be playing me because I did not even know I was tagged. But Sharita, girl, I'm here, girl. So first of all, this is my first year collecting fragrances. So this video was hard AF. Like, this was one of the hardest videos to do because my nose just got familiar with so many different types of fragrances and all of that this year. So, you know, I wanted to induct 20, at least 20 of them in there, you know, but I couldn't disrespect my girl's tag, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do just 5. Now, here's the thing. I decided for my top 5 that I'm going to do the most unique fragrances in my collection, okay, because I got a whole lot of favorites. I mean, we could have been here all day doing favorites, okay, but I said no. What are the unique fragrances in your collection? The top 5. You have nothing in your collection that smells like this. You've never smelled anything like this, and you know, those are the ones that need to get inducted. So here we go. Let's just be clear, Sharita definitely convinced me to buy some of these, okay? So yeah, it's funny that this is her tag. So we just gonna start it off with one of the most unique fragrances in my collection, which is Blue Heart. I have absolutely nothing in my collection that smells like Blue Heart. This is a beautiful fragrance. Sharita put me onto this. Like, she put a lot of us onto this. Like, I didn't know anything about it until she told me about it. And when I tell you I blind bought this and was like, oh, okay, girl, like, oh, that's what you're doing? This is what we're doing here? Okay, thank you. This is the most beautiful, sweet saffron, caramelly vanilla. Oh, it's so good. It's light and airy, sweet. The saffron gives it that, you know what saffron do. You know what saffron do. You already know. And this is just such a beautiful fragrance. When I wore this, my man was like, damn, babe, that smell good. Like, that shit is different, okay? That's something different. And that's what we be liking. You know, we want to hit them with something different. They be like, ooh, what's that? Like, he was like, I like that, babe. I was like, babe, I think you can wear this too. He was like, yeah, I think I could. I was like, you probably could, but don't touch my shit, okay? Don't touch my shit. Oh, this smells so good. I'm so glad to have this in my collection, and I have absolutely nothing in my collection that smells like this, and that's why it had to be inducted into the 2022 Hall of Fame. Now with this one, I'm going to cheat, okay? I do have something in my collection that's somewhat similar to this, but it still don't hit. It don't hit like this one. And this is my baby, Black Phantom. Y'all know that I love Black Phantom. This was my introduction to chocolatey, coffee, dark, deep, sexy. Like, this is leather pajamas, okay? This is leather pajamas and whips and chains. Like, it just is for me. Like, I love this fragrance. This is one of my favorite day night fragrances. It's definitely unisex. If I put it on, like, normally we don't want to wear the same thing. We don't have a lot of similar scents, but he has unisex scents that I can wear, and I have unisex scents that he can wear, but we don't like to wear the same thing, right? But if we both have this on, like, we're not going to make it to the day, honey. It's going to be clothes on the kitchen floor. Like, we're not going to driver, put up the partition, please. Like, girl, this right here, y'all know how I feel about Black Phantom. I love this fragrance. So the one that I have in my collection that's somewhat similar, I would say, is Sandance, but it does not hit like Black Phantom. Chocolate, coffee, nutty, sweet, sexy. Just, I love me some Black Phantom, y'all. This I'm getting a little flustered here. I'm getting a little flustered. We gonna move on to the next fragrance because Black Phantom is in the Hall of Fame, okay? I feel like Ani has to be inducted into the 2022 Hall of Fame for me because I have a ton of vanillas, but none of them are this type of vanilla. Like, Ani is a different type of vanilla. Everybody can't rock with her, but trust and believe, I rocks with her. Like, this is a ginger bomb, but the way it melts down into your skin with that sweetness and still has that ginger floating in there, so it's like a spicy type of vanilla, but like a sweet spicy and not like a dark spicy. It's like a airy type of spicy. You know how ginger is? It's like a airy spicy, like a vibrant spicy, like a champagne-y type of spicy, but it's ginger. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not good at explaining things, but Ani is a different type of vanilla, and the way it soaks into the skin with that spice from the ginger and the vanilla, like, girl, this is definitely the most original vanilla in my collection. Like I said, I have a ton of vanillas, but none of them smell like Ani. None of them. Next is going to be Venom Incarnate. This right here, I've never smelled fruits mixed with leather the way I smell it in here. Now, I have a fragrance on the way to me. It's going to be in our 21st 2022 haul that may be similar to this, but as of right now, this is definitely unique and gorgeous. Like, this is an all year round scent. I love it. It has the fruits and the strawberries and the berries and all of that, but then it also has some leather to it. Like, girl, okay, like, so this is like a red leather suit. Like, that's what this is. And I'm like, this is so nice. Definitely unique to my collection. I have a lot of fruity fragrances, but none of them have leather in them. None of them have like a suede leather vibe with bright, vibrant fruits in them. So that's why I love this fragrance. And like I said, it's definitely a year-round fragrance, and it's unique to my collection. I have nothing in my collection that smells like this. So when the other fragrance comes, I'll compare the two to see how it vibes. But as of right now, ain't no fruity leathers in my collection, so she can go into the Hall of Fame. Last but certainly not least, and my girl Sharita M put me on to this one too, and this is Racindo number 5. Now, I know y'all tired of me talking about this because I talk about it a lot, but this is in the Hall of Fame because, girl, how in the world does something that is described as smelling like burnt rubber or pencil eraser or any of that smell this freaking gorgeous? It's unheard of. It's unheard of. The fact that I even sampled it after I heard that description was unheard of. And the fact that I am in love with this fragrance, like, this is a for lifer for me. Like, I won't ever not have this in my collection. It's so good. When I put this on my skin, it doesn't smell rubbery. You know what I'm saying? It, like, out of the container, out of the bottle, I kind of still get that vibe, but it's so addicting and attractive, and I just don't know, but when I put it on my skin, it doesn't smell rubbery. It smells musky, it smells sensual, it smells super sweet, and the sillage floats behind you. Like, this fragrance is gorgeous to me, and this is definitely a fragrance that's like a hit or miss for somebody. Some people get that, you know, rubbery thing, that animalic vibe, and they can't get it out. They can't get past it, and I understand that because I have fragrances like that I just can't get past a certain note. But this right here, girl, this is a beautiful fragrance, and I am so in love with this. I'm so glad she put me onto this, because when I tell you this is gorgeous and deserves all its flowers, like all of them. Like, I love this. I have some of her sisters on the way this year in the new year coming, and yeah, we finna get our whole Racindo life, because this right here was the introduction to the house for me, and I was just like, give me more, because if you know how to blend those like that, bruh, yeah, come on. So this is gorgeous, floral, not even super floral, musky sweetness. It's the muskiest, softest sweetness, and on my skin, she just absolutely sings. I'm in love with this fragrance, and she is definitely going in the Hall of Fame for 2022. So I hope I didn't keep y'all too long, but those were my fragrances that are inducted into the 2022 Hall of Fame. Like I said, this was my first year collecting fragrances, so this was hard. So I had to find the ones that were unique. You know what I'm saying? But next year, I hope we get to do it again. Thank you so much, Sharita, for tagging me in this video. And I can't wait to watch everybody else's video. And hopefully you guys have some fragrances that you inducted into your Hall of Fame. Like, I need to know, like, what did you induct into the Hall of Fame this year? Like, it was your tops for 2022. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe, girl. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.